Welcome to our chilling adaptation of Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart. Prepare to delve into a story of madness, murder, and the relentless beat of a guilty conscience. In this psychological thriller, we explore the depths of insanity through the eyes of an unreliable narrator. Our story begins with a man who insists he is not mad but is driven to recount his horrifying tale of murder. He describes his heightened senses and how they play a role in his actions, insisting they prove his sanity. The narrator lives in an old house where he is haunted by the presence of an old man with a vulture-like eye. It's the old man's eye that torments him, causing him to fixate on it with an obsessive, irrational fury. Driven by his obsession, the narrator meticulously plans to rid himself of the eye by killing the old man. One night, he sneaks into the old man's room, heart pounding, ready to execute his grim plan. He shines a lantern towards the eye, waiting for the moment when the eye will be fully exposed. As the old man awakens, the narrator's resolve hardens. He can no longer tolerate the sight of the eye. In a fit of rage, he attacks, smothering the old man and ultimately murdering him. After the murder, he hides the body under the floorboards, confident that he has perfectly concealed his crime. Soon after, the police arrive to investigate the old man's disappearance. The narrator, calm and collected, invites them in. He shows them around his home, acting nonchalant, but the guilt is gnawing at him. As they converse, the narrator begins to hear a strange, rhythmic thumping sound, growing louder and more insistent. The sound intensifies, driving him to the brink of insanity as he becomes convinced that it's the old man's heart still beating. His paranoia escalates. The heartbeat grows louder, echoing his guilt and torment. Unable to bear the sound any longer, he collapses, confessing his crime in a fit of desperation. The police uncover the old man's body beneath the floorboards, confirming the narrator's confession. The narrator's confession is a final surrender to his overwhelming guilt and madness. In the end, the relentless beat of the telltale heart reveals the truth, sealing his fate. Thank you for watching our adaptation of The Telltale Heart. If you enjoyed this dive into Poe's dark world, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more literary adaptations. Stay tuned for more classic literature brought to life. We have many more stories to explore.